nonverbal communication. It is the sending or receiving of wordless message such as gestures, body language, postures, tone of voice, or facial expression. It is also about the body language of a speaker. Gestures in Philippines. Putting hands on hips is a sign of anger. Thumbs signal up and down, up for approval or praising, while downward if they are disagree. And another is B form finger, means saying sorry.
Hindi ba nakikita nagkirinis ako? Bakit tinapin mo ulo mo dyan? Ilang beses ko na sinabi sa'yo na mahalaga na maglinis ang ating bahay upang makakilos tayo na maayos?
Sorry po, kuya.
Physical contact in Philippines. Walk hand in hand or arm in arm. Modest and conservative. For example, handshake with a smile, smile and hand wave, patting on the back for men, hug and kisses for women, and pagmamano.
Ano po ninaw?
Laughter in Philippines. Filipinos are often laugh at conversation. It is depend in a situation like happiness, pleasure, or also used to release tension and cover embarrassment.
Kabaho. Mood ka ba?
Hindi ah.
Beckoning. Hand facing downwards and waving fingers towards oneself. Another is saying psst, used to call attention of someone. Pointing. Filipinos pointing object by puckering their lips and moving their mouth to the direction they're pointing to. Verbal communication. Verbal communication is a form of communication in which message is transmitted verbally. Communication is done by word of mouth and the piece of writing.
Verbal greeting in Philippines. Filipino use, kamusta kayo? Saying ate at kuya. It is a greeting Filipino if you are talking a person who is older than you. Ate for female and kuya for male. Here is the example of verbal greeting in Philippines. Jasmine, your titas is here. Kamusta po? Respect in Philippines. Polite form of speech, saying po as a sign of respect. Here is the example of showing respect in Philippines. Tell to your mother I'm leaving, I can wait for him. Opo, Lola.
Indirect communication. Communicates indirectly in order to prevent a loss of face and shyness on either side of exchange. Tend to avoid interrupting others and be more attentive to positive expression and tone of voice.
Refusal in Philippines. Overly polite and seldom give a flat no and negative response. Here is the example of refusal in Philippines. Uy, Jasmine, can I invite you to the first birthday celebration of my daughter? It's tomorrow. I hope you can come and join. I'm sorry, Danica, if I can't join the birthday celebration of your daughter because I have an online class and also I have a long quiz.
Indirect communication. Communicates indirectly in order to prevent a loss of face and shyness on either side of exchange. Tend to avoid interrupting others and be more attentive to positive expression and tone of voice. Refusal. They seldom give flat no or negative response even when they don't agree with you.
Hey bro, let's play basketball.
I'm sorry, I need to attend online class.
Speech style. They speak quick, firmly, and use less gesture and facial expressions.
안녕하세요.
Silence. Pausing before giving response means someone is applied appropriate thought and consideration. It shows politeness and respect.
Hey, Jimwell, why you're still here? Go there and help your brother.
Physical contact. Koreans are generally not physical affectionate in one another. However, male friends touch one another more than Western men, and girls may walk hand in hand.
Laughter is something used in awkward situation. They laugh when they feel uncomfortable.
Non-verbal communication. It is the sending or receiving of wordless message such as gestures, body language, postures, tone of voice, or facial expression. It is also about the body language of a speaker.
Annyeong haseyo. Here are some non-verbal communication used in South Korea. Pointing. They do not point with their index finger like this, but rather with their entire hands. They use two hands or right hands to receive or offer something. Smiling. They smiling because of feeling ashamed or embarrassed, and smile if they make a mistake.
Eye contact. Avoid direct eye contact when you are scolded by someone older or with higher status than you.
Hey, hey, why you always playing video games? Do some help. Go clean your bedroom.
Personal space. Personal space is not guarded closely in Korea. People generally expect to come in contact to strangers on busy streets and tend not to worry and apologize when personal spaces is invaded. Sneezing. Sneezing is considered rude in Korea. It is a best practice to excuse yourself in the room.
실례합니다.